Hello, welcome to Doing Stuff with Diana. Today we're going to talk some smack about Amway and how you can prevent to get brainwashed.
Okay, Diana, so earlier you were telling me that this Amway that you got involved in before was basically a cult?
Yeah, okay, but the way they convince you that it's not a cult and it's perfectly reasonable is because they have success stories, right? For example, my mentor, his success story was that he was broke. However, he was also working with Boeing. Not only was he working with Boeing, but he also got involved with Amway at the same time. And slowly but surely, once he succeeded in Amway, he was able to get rid of that broke Boeing life and continue Amway all on its own.
Broke at Boeing, that sounds counterintuitive.
I know. And you know what? Me and my man looked up how much, because he said he was a business consultant, right? And a business consultant at Boeing makes about $120K now. So in the 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever time he was a business consultant there, probably around the same, but in that inflation rate, right? $120K and being broke, either he has really high standards on what broke is, or he just didn't work at Boeing at all.
They lay out this whole success story for you, but what do they do when, you don't get that?
So the thing about Amway and Worldwide is they have a success plan for you, right? They say, as long as you follow these steps and listen to what we did, you will be successful. And if you don't, that means you didn't listen, you didn't follow the steps, and it is your fault why you are not successful. So it's funny how that creates a cycle, right? If that person talked to their friends and came back and said, hey, I'm not interested, it's your fault. What did you do wrong? Or if they're in the process and they looked up Amway online and they saw all these negative reviews, it trickles down to, okay, leave them be. But if they're in the middle of the process and they hear all these people talking bad about Amway, what did you do wrong to get them there?
I imagine that they're not the ones doing all of this, so how do they get you to pull other people?
Well, okay, that's the thing, yeah, because what a great question. You can't go into this thinking, oh, I'm recruiting people. That will set you up for failure. So the way they phrase it is, you're not recruiting people. You're helping other people who are seeking the opportunity to be free to come with you on this journey, right? Like, for example, me and my man started dating around the time I got pretty damn brainwashed in this. And I put it in my head, jobs suck. He's working a job. How dare he, He even told me, oh, I just got this great job. I'm set for life. I'll be working till this and this time, and that's when I want to retire. I was like, yeah, but you're working for someone else. That sucks. And so, of course, it was my mindset of helping him try to get out of that poor slave mentality to be able to work for himself.
At this point, they've convinced you that, people have succeeded, you've met success stories, and that anything that goes wrong is your fault, and that you're not dragging anyone along, you're helping people. So how do they keep you from having that curtain pulled back and doing your own research?
I guess that's part of just the regular rhetoric, Don't listen to the negative people. Anything you read or hear or see online are lies or are exaggerated because those people aren't willing to show their face. They're not willing to put their name out there. Hey, shout out to Zay, Melody, and Seven, who inspired me to even come out with my story, because they're the first ones who put out their face out there, put out video and video and video of proof that these people are lying. It just kind of goes to show that what they're saying is not only outdated, but it's a lie. People are willing to come out there and talk about their truth. And matter of fact, the nameless person on the internet has nothing to gain from me versus the person who is in the business and will lose money if I walk away.
They have every check mark of a cult booked right now. what are they doing to supplement that? Like, how are they, preaching to you?
Well, they got check, and everything. Because not only do they have a recommended book list, they also have audios that they have a recommended audio list for you to listen to. And the mentors that will constantly give you great supportive advice. There was one time where I watched spiritual YouTube videos, and I was listening to it one time, and I heard some great stuff like believe in yourself and blah blah blah. And so when I told that to my mentor, I'm like, hey, I listened to this YouTube video about how great I can be and I could do anything. He said, that's great, good for you. However, make sure that you're sticking to the books we recommend and the audios we give you. You can read books alongside the books we have for you. But
so he just wants to make sure that you're drinking his Kool-Aid.
Yeah, if you want to drink the purple Kool-Aid, then make sure you're also drinking the red Kool-Aid alongside it, right? You can't have one or the other, both or just the red Kool-Aid.
They've got you through this whole brainwashing cycle, but there's got to be some people that, speak out to you and tell you what's going on.
Oh, yeah. I had a handful of people tell me that this was wrong. Other people be politely declining. But you have to realize that part of their advice is don't listen to the negative people, because they don't have the life you want to live, and they're just straight talking your success. You're on the success path, right? And they're trying to bring you down. Like, have you ever heard that? It's like in the movie 8 Mile, where he's about to start rapping and he starts talking about all the insults that the guy was about to say about him, so that the guy has nothing to say, right? Because they set you up to tell you all the failures you're gonna face in the beginning, so that you already know how to counter them. So when I got told that Amway's a cult, you're being brainwashed, I already knew all of these things that they were gonna say. So you already have a counter. Well, thank you. I appreciate your advice. I appreciate your concern for me. But I think this is a great business for me to pursue.
One of the big characteristics of a cult is they try to dictate what you do with your time. Like, does Amway do anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Remember the books and audios and mentors I told you about? They take about, let's say, reading 15 minutes, audios an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, and listening to all your, they're called Kates, but basically listening to all your Kates that they give you to listen to about all these success stories and people triumphing obstacles. That's about another hour. So that takes about 2.5 hours of your remainder 8 hours of the day, where 8 hours is sleeping, 8 hours is at work, typical 9 to 5, right? And then the remainder 8 hours, 2.5 of those hours are of you listening to this brainwashing BS.
And that's just a regular day.
Every day they expect you to do this. Every day. And it's just crazy, because I look at it now and it was how crazy and effective it works. Like, I couldn't even see things outside of the business as being something to waste my time on. Like, for example, I went to a movie with friends one time, and there's this part that should I mention it?
Yeah.
Endgame?
Yeah.
It was Endgame, where freaking someone was dying. And literally, I heard people in the crowd just start crying. And I literally could not relate to that emotion, because I thought, this is all fake. Why are you so passionate about something that is fake and not passionate about your business, not passionate about your future? I think I even told them that too.
Right, you couldn't even manage to see past anything that wasn't related to what they were telling you to care about.
Exactly. At that point in time, I was like, if you guys were that passionate about building yourself a legacy for your future and your children and your family, then why are you so emotional about something so fake?
Do you still think that?
Heck no. I just think, life is full of different passions. People are passionate about different things. Like, it's just beautiful to see that. Like, for example, my man, he talks about his job pretty passionately. And I just can't, like, I look at that now and I appreciate it. Or people who have funny hobbies. Like, I have a friend who just showed me their coin collection and they're passionate about it. Sure, they're not the richest person in the world with the Lamborghini, but he's passionate about something. Isn't that beautiful enough?
They would have you believe that anything outside of the business isn't worth it.
No, that's your only passion. That's the only thing you should be trying to work hard towards every day. Any minute, any hour spent on something else besides the business is a waste of time. Even your brushing your teeth, you should have that toothpaste from that damn business. Keep doing stuff, homies. I'll keep talking smack later.